What's up, YouTube family? It feels kind of strange though, doing a second voiceover for the same video, but I do a little something different on Facebook because there's more family, friends, and co-workers and classmates and stuff. But for YouTube, this is just general public. So I'm just gonna jump right into it. This is a trip I took from Sosua to Cabarete via a Moto. This is my friend here, Luis, who actually gave me the ride on this exact same bike. That picture was taken a different day, but that is Luis. This video was made the first time I actually met this guy, and we have become friends since. But yeah, that's Luis and his Moto. He's a Moto Concho here in Sosua, and this is our ride out from Sosua up to Cabarete, and it's a pretty good ride. This is pulling out of the neighborhood that I am currently residing in, getting on Interstate 5, which I think runs from east to west. I think in America it's a little different. Our odd numbered expressways run north and south, and even run east and west. But I don't know. This highway might run east and west and a little north and south because the country's so small, so it might just run along the coast and take you on south. But we're going east currently from Sosua to Cabarete, and this is not the ideal way to actually take this ride. It's probably best to take this ride via your personal car, a rental, a taxi, something with a couple of doors around you, because it is a good 20-minute ride. But that would be the ideal way in a car. The next ideal way would be this Moto Concho. It's not that expensive. I actually wanted to ride the motorbike because I knew I could get better video footage of the ride being on the back of a bike. But it was kind of risky because, as you can see, cars are going past us, trucks are going past us, faster bikes are going past us. And you see Luis, he's waving at everybody because his normal 9 to 5 is he's actually the mail delivery guy for the electric company. He delivers the electric bill, so he knows a lot of people in a large area. Because after this video, the ride up here, we actually got to talking, and we became friends. But a couple of days later, we linked up, and he kind of gave me a tour of Sosua and out into like the countryside, and we had a ball. I'll make a video of that one day too. But yeah, we had a ball. But this was actually our first meeting, so I think I paid him like 300 pesos or something to take me from Sosua to Cabarete. But the conversation was priceless. Meeting this guy was priceless because he knows, like I said, everybody. He actually linked me into the people that the home that I'm actually moving in, or that I moved into. He actually linked me in with those people. So, like I said, he knows a lot of people, man. Good guy, good family guy, good Christian dude. So like I said, this is a 20-minute ride. We talked, and he was pointing out different areas. Because once you get outside of Sosua here, the city, that's a real party town, basically. It depends, though. It's party town when you want it to be a party town. You can go to another side, and it's just as quiet as any other quiet suburb, city or whatever. But yeah, but it's a nice little beach town. Not that huge, probably 20,000, 30,000 people, maybe tops. But he was telling me about the different areas to go to and what not to go to. And like I said, he even invited me out after this ride to meet his family and stuff, which everybody's like that, but it was something special about this dude, that made me really take him up on the offer. So we did hang out a couple of days later. So now you'll see we're going to start stretching out a little bit here and getting outside of the city of Sosua, and you'll start seeing that there's a countryside out here. It gets pretty deep. But to the left, if you were to zoom up and get a satellite view of our ride, is the ocean. So we're right on the north coast of the Dominican Republic, riding along it, like I said, going from west to east. And on the left, there's a lot of resorts that are built. Well, I ain't gonna say a lot. We probably went past about 5 on the left, probably about 3 or 4 on the right. But they're beautiful, beautiful, beautiful resorts. And I think the president of the Dominican Republic actually has a residence in one of them, because I think that's what Lewis was telling me, that one of the resorts we passed was where he had a house. But you see now it's gotten out. We've gotten outside the city. Cars zooming past us. Um, Country, just cows and whatever else you can think of in the country. Horses, donkeys, chickens, all kind of stuff. And you can, once you get in certain areas, you can smell the processing plants, so you know you're out in the country. But to the right, it's like going back south. That'll get you to the capital and a couple of other cities that are close. That I hear some of the people that I've met in Sosua talk about they're from. But you see it stretched out now. Green pastures and trees, a lot of land out here to be bought, and a lot of land that's getting sold, I guess, because they are building a lot of resorts, and they are nice. I'm talking about real nice. And you can't really see them from the street. But, I went back and did my research after the ride here when he was telling me about it. And, yeah, there's some nice resorts out here. But you see right there, I'm looking to the south, and it's just land after land. Then there's a couple of hilly areas. The mountainous area is up in Puerto Plata. It's pretty flat right here. But you get up in Puerto Plata, they got a lot of hills. Back up in Sosua, you can get back up into some hills too, because there's a museum I want to go check out that I'm going to make a video for. That a couple people made a video, but I'm going to give my perspective of it when I go see it. But I want to go check that out. And it's kind of hilly in that area, but the ride here was pretty flat. I think to the left right here is a seahorse condo development or whatever. You'll hear a lot of expats live there, and a lot of people that just came down to invest and sell. That's that development. You see how far it sits back. All you can see is just where they've manicured the front, but everything else sits on the ocean because it's right there. You just can't see it because of the trees and stuff that are in the way. But yeah, the ocean's right there, and they built some lush resorts ranging from economy type rooms to ultra luxury. Like I said, it's on both sides of the highway. So you figure the ones that are on the left are going to be super high. The ones on the right, where you're going to have to walk across the highway to get to the beach, are going to probably be a little bit cheaper. But I don't know. I haven't priced them. I just looked them up to see what they look like. I didn't get into the pricing of it because I'm a dude that likes to be around the local people and kind of outside of the walls and, kind of venture out a little bit. I think when you get on those resorts, they want you to stay there. And there's nothing wrong with that because it's all inclusive. Why get off and spend money, but that you've already paid, to eat and drink and whatever. But, I like to get out and get the 50 peso beers and stuff like that, and the $120 120 peso dinners and stuff, and you can't get that on the resorts. But and it's a more diverse area. So because when we get up to Cabarete, I think I put some videos on Facebook, but I don't think I put any on YouTube about the nightlife and the atmosphere in Cabarete. It's totally different from Sosua. It's a little more upscale, if you will. There's a casino that I think went under. I don't know if it's still open or not, but it didn't look like it was open to me, but you could see it. It was pretty well manicured over there before. It just, they let it go. But it's a lot of land to the left right there, but it's straight beach. And I think once we get up, you'll start seeing peaks of it because it kind of cuts into the land there, and the expressway is very close where you couldn't build anything. So I think you'll see that. But yeah, Cabarete is laid back. The bars are a little bit more upscale. People don't care if you're taking pictures or videos of them. Like in Sosua, a lot of people don't like you taking videos or pictures of them down there. But Cabarete is a little bit more laid back and a little more organized, I would say, than the beach at Sosua. Even though, like I said, Sosua is my favorite beach. I'm not knocking it or anything, but it's just a different vibe. You know what I'm saying? I like the way Sosua is so close and all the little shops there and all the little food stuff there. It's the same thing in Cabarete, but just a little bit more upscale. So let me see. We got a good little piece. So like I said, there's another big resort, and I think that's the one. That's why I'm actually holding the camera on it for a while. That the president has a residence, and that's what I think that's the one Lewis said that he had one in. But you'll see there's a couple more that are going to be coming up, and then you'll see some that are closer to the road, because like I said, the ocean is starting to cut into the land here, or they got closer to the land with the expressway. I mean, closer to the ocean with the expressway, and you could kind of see it. But there's land for sale if you want to come down here and get some of that stuff. I'm renting until I can see what it is to, buy something, and what are my rights when I do own land down here and all that before I jump into that boat. I was gonna just jump out there and buy, but I said, nah, let me check it out for a minute and talk to the people, because Lewis knows everybody, so he'll be able to introduce me and plug me into, the real estate people here, and I'll be able to talk to them. But right now I'm just renting and sitting down and, paying attention and shutting up. But as we go along here, you can see, man, we've gotten passed by a couple of cars. You see that there's a bunch of other motorbikes that are on the road too. Some of them a lot faster than what he's driving, man. Like I said, I tell cats when they come down here, the green gringos, get you an older driver, man, because those young cats, man, boy, them jokers will have you clutching, white knuckling the whole ride. With my man, I could pull out the camera. We were talking shit. I didn't even worry about, having an accident or anything. That was the last thing on my mind, because, dude is a good driver. But you'll see there's some new development right there to the left. We're getting on up closer into, we're probably about the midway point up into Cabarete, or a little further. And you'll see that developments are looking a lot better and getting a lot closer to the road, because there's a lot less land to the left now. I think, let me see here. Yeah, look at that development. That's pretty nice. It's starting to look like Buckhead, Atlanta type developments, So everything up here is not new, though. They have some legacy homes and stuff like that. That are here too, because that's the neighborhood that I'm actually going in. This ride was me going up here to meet a friend for dinner, and they got some legacy neighborhoods here that are just as beautiful as the new developments, man, in their uniqueness, because everybody's house looks a little different. You get into the suburbs in some places and everything looks the same. You get in some of these villas, man, everybody's house looks the same. It's just separated and divided up by walls and stuff. But when you get in these legacy neighborhoods where the trees have overgrown and, people are growing their own flowers and stuff, and the houses have been here for a minute, man, it's a different type of love for that. But you see there's a lot of land there. And the ocean is just across over there. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's just over that horizon right there. And that's why they, I guess, put Cabarete where they put it, because when we get into the business district here before we turn off, because as soon as we get to the business district, we're turning off, because that's where my friend lived. But if you look at how Cabarete sits, the business area, you can walk out of those businesses and step onto the beach. That's how short the land mass is at that point. All of the businesses, after you get, I forget the name of the little restaurant that I ate at. I ate breakfast at one of the first ones there. And from that, for about a mile and a half, maybe 2 miles, don't quote me on that, the businesses sit right there on the beach, or the condos sit right there on the beach, or the apartments sit right there on the beach, because there's a lot of apartment and condo complexes that sit right there. So, it's a quaint little area, man. I enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? It's a different, like I said, it's a different little vibe. Probably a little older crowd. You know what I'm saying? Everybody seemed like they was like, I don't know now. It was a mixture, but most of the folks in the club that I was at were like 35 and up or whatever. And I think I put a clip of that on the end of this. I can't remember. But there's another one of the developments there to the right. You see they were sprinkled all the way up through this ride right here. So it's quite a few, but they're stretched out, because it's a lot of land right there. But tucked off on, both sides, he's actually telling me here, little jewels, this little restaurant here is a good one to go to. This is a historic site or something. This is where you can go do this. This is where you can go do that. So, you can probably Google map it. I know Google Maps didn't do Street View down here. I don't know if it was legal for them or the government just didn't let them do it. But you can snapshot a lot of stuff because, a lot of tourists have come in and take pictures at some of the businesses along the way, and they tag themselves and put the names there. So you'll see it on the map, but you can't really, pin it and then drop there and, see a road view of it and keep riding up the road. So this video right here is probably a little unique, because I take you all the way till you get from the edge of Sosua to the edge of the business district. Oh, you can see the ocean right there. To the edge of the business district for Cabarete. But we're getting into it now. You can see now that the businesses are getting a little closer together. The developments are getting a little closer together, and they're nice. You see what I'm saying? Nice. So most of my folks, when they come down, this is where I bring the calm, cool, and collected folks, and then the other folks, I'll keep them in Puerto Plata and Sosua, and might even creep into Santiago or one of the other cities. But for the laid-back folks, I'm gonna bring them up here, man, because I felt real comfortable. I feel comfortable in Sosua, but I felt like I could get drunk up here and somebody will pick me up and take me to the house. Might not be a reality, but I felt like that. You know what I'm saying? In Sosua, I feel if I fall out, boy, they gonna walk over me and talk shit, probably pour some more beer on my face and laugh at me. But up here, they might take you home, buddy. Get you a good cab somewhere. Get enough out you to get you in a cab and get you home. That's how I felt up here. So come visit Cabarete. That's pretty much, we're almost at the end of the ride, because there's a gas station that I use as a marker to let me know that, we're getting close to my turn. Because this was my first time riding with Lewis, but this was my second time being up here. So I knew where the turn was for the neighborhood. So it was pretty cool. But there's the sign for Cabarete. Let you know that you hit it. And you'll see it gets a little denser with, like I said, the developments and businesses that are out here. And it's pretty out here, man, I've heard, you get the little talk about what goes on in Cabarete. I won't speak on that. It's enough videos for that out there. It's enough videos for that out there. I'll leave that alone. Just like they talk about what's going on in Sosua. It's a whole flip up here, and folks know what I'm talking about. That know. Cabarete is a whole different situation. I'll just say the fellas go to Sosua and the ladies come to Cabarete, and I'll leave that at that. But yeah, so it's nice up here, man. It's real nice. There's a food truck little park up here. I think we've already passed it, but it's pretty cool though. Yeah, I know we passed it for sure. But it's pretty cool. I ate there one night. It was nice. And there's that gas station I was telling you about, which is like my little marker to let me know we're getting ready to dive off. And like I said, we don't go to the left. We're diving off in the Legacy neighborhood and seeing what's going on. We stopped at the store right there. I wanted to get something to drink. But had we make the left yet? No, we hadn't. We stopped at the store. That's why the video cut. But we're finna make our little turn here soon. Because I'm telling them, yeah, turn's coming up. Because there's quite a few little restaurants and stuff on the corner here that you can pull up on. And we walk up that way, from my friend's place and shit, and get us something to eat. Or we'll walk over to, because going after where we're all stopped right now, if you go up another maybe 2 blocks, that's where all the beach businesses to the left are, where you can just sit there and eat dinner on the beach and everything. So we walked up there quite a few times. It only took us about 10, maybe 15 minutes if we were slow walking and talking. But this is where we turn off into the hood, because you can see these buildings have been here for a while. These homes have been here for a while. These people know each other. They're, smiling and talking and shaking hands and slapping backs. A lot of the Moto drivers know where to eat. That's where I go eat. Where I see a lot of them at eating, I'm eating where they eating at, because I know it's good. But yeah, we dive off in here. You see these buildings got their own unique beauty to them. You know what I'm saying? Each and every one is different, got their own color. They sticking out. This is my business. This is my place of where I worship. This is where I live. All unique. I love it. You know, some folk be scared to come back up in here. Oh, all that mess. That pool hall right there, cool. You know what I'm saying? They got all kind of little stuff tucked up in here. You ain't got to go back up to the street. You can go to the store, get you something to drink. You can come shoot pool. You can go to your neighbor house, the church right there. They got, I think I seen a little basketball stick, man, all kind of stuff right up in the little, probably about a 3 little square block little spot. Got your little hotel when your folk come now. You ain't got whatever. It's all tucked off in here. And you know, these folk here, I done walk through here at night and hear folk and smiling and talking and all that. As much talking as I can do when I, you know, because I ain't big on Spanish. But yeah, real nice. But video's about to end. We're pulling up on the spot. Y'all come up to Cabarete, man. It's a jewel up here in north coast of Dominican Republic. Don't miss this spot, man. Especially the ladies, man. Ladies, come up here. Y'all have a real good time. Trust me. Hit that beach and walk it. Guaranteed to have fun. Hit them clubs. Guaranteed to have fun. I think I got a little video on the end of this. If not, I'll go back and add a little video, but it won't have the voiceover. But I think I did put something. So talk to you later, guys. Peace. Yeah, here it is, family. That's how they get down in Cabarete right here. Everybody just vibing and cooling. I didn't play the music for copyright reasons. I didn't want YouTube to snatch it. But yeah, they jamming to whatever the local music is, merengue, little reggae. They even throw a little hip hop in there sometimes. No, I don't think I heard no hip hop. It might have been here, no. A little dance hall. But nice restaurants, nice little vibe, cool breeze came through. We even had a little rain came through. It was brief though. You know, that's how it does. That's how they do it down here. The rain comes through quick. But this is a little walk down, and it's just restaurant after bar, after restaurant after club, after restaurant after bar. Come get some of them live lobsters. Peace.